In the aftermath of the arrival of the dreaded Lord of Shadows, a faltering Sylvando dances in and out of consciousness as he catches a glimpse of Dave running across the shore to his aid. Upon coming to, he discovers an Erdrea draped in darkness, and his companions nowhere to be seen. Unable to bear the sight of Sylvando so depressed by these discoveries, Dave takes a somewhat heavy-handed approach to knocking some sense back into his body. Yeah, he literally just smacked him to make him come to his senses. And I gotta say, I said this last night as well, watching Sylvando be so, like, depressed and beaten and not his usual, like, enthusiastic self was strange. And I didn't like it. Dave's tough love snaps Sylvando out of his self-pitying stupor, and filled with renewed vigor, the pair set sail for Gondolia to see if they can't help bring some light back to the world. So, this is the entire party right now. We got nothing except Sylvando's equipment and the map of Erdrea. No extra equipment, no items, nothing. We got the stuff that he was equipped with and his sword. Everything else is gone. And the quest, or the objective, just says, try speaking to the townspeople of Gondolia. So I talked to this pink guy down here. Per favore, you must be careful. The beastly boys, they see you are a traveler and they attack you immediately, subito. Already they steal the knapsack of a man who just arrived in town. I see him walk to the piazza after it happened. He looked so sad. That's pretty much all I did. I also talked to these three guys, who I think are the beastly boys. They definitely seem to be shaking down that merchant. But yeah, I didn't go to the piazza and see what was happening over there. It's just so sad. This town's been full of fear and anxiety ever since Yggdrasil fell, and now it seems it has some homegrown hooligans to deal with on top of everything else. Suppose it's to be expected, really. It's easy to stop being nice to others when you're stuck in a daily battle for survival. I mean, not necessarily wrong, but also not necessarily right. Hello. You see him, no? That man who stared at the sea? He looks so sad. Alora, try to sing a happy song for him. Fa la la, Gondolia, people come from near, people come from far. People come to become the famous star. Sure. Who are you? I don't recognize you. Forgive me, mother.
Bad day? Hmm? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do. Look, why don't you just tell me what's on your mind? A problem shared is a problem halved. That's better. Now we can talk properly. Sylvando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you, it doesn't have a happy ending.
First of all, Tetsu, isn't that the name of the guy in the books? Was a blacksmith who was traveling around? Also, if you're from Hotto, why are you not talking in haikus? Maybe you've just been traveling the world for too long.
After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home. See how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves. I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Tave and I will make sure of that. All you need to do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
Oh, well, if you're sure. There are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble at the older one's stall.
Right. That's the one.
Stall in the south of town, huh? All right. We'll be back before you know it. David, darling, let's roll.
That's the stall I was checking out before I ended last night.
Wait. Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, but these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right? I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sweetie. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know?
Yes. Are there any loot to get? Do I even need to worry about loot? If there was something in there, I already got it earlier. I mean, I can buy stuff from the merchants, and I have 3,000 gold. So running an animation looks a bit funny, I guess. Could be worse. Okay, so. Oi, who told you could watch? Go on, get out of here. Hey, mind your own business, will you? We're having a private conversation here. Clear off. Well, well, quite a charmer, aren't we, darling? I can see why you call yourself the Beastly Boys. Now enough with the tough guy act. Hand over Tetsu's knapsack before I have to get nasty. Ah, hilarious. But you picked the wrong guys to clown around with. If you think we're giving anything back to anyone, then you really are as stupid as you look. You want it, you're going to have to take it. It's the way of the world these days. Show us what you've got, funny man.
Get him, boys!
Watch yourself.
Room for a little one? What? Oh. Well. Beastly Boy in training. Oh, well. Nice to have a Dave around, it seems.
You've asked for
Dave is
it
doing
now.
work.
Take this.
Thanks for tanking for me. Didn't get poisoned. There we go. Defeated the Beastly Boys.
Now, if you don't mind.
Sylvando grabs Tetsu's knapsack.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. Very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Your voice is too normal. It's weird.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
World might as well have ended that day. We lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes? Mm-hmm. Think again. From arms to who's for fresh bread, huh?
I'm sorry. When did you become a transmutation wizard?
Bon appetit, beastly boys. Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways. You'll be beaming again before you know it.
Well done.
Wait! Who are you?
Me? Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
Alrighty. So far, so good. You're back! In one piece too. Goodness me, I don't suppose you managed to recover my knapsack as well, did you? Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now, I'd better be off. I tell you to be careful. but I've got a feeling you'll be just fine. Bye for now.
Ta-da! Here, you all right, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again. Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
There we go.
We heard everything you just said.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
This is how it starts, eh?
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
We don't care.
Well then.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yes!
3 new friends join Sylvando's merry band.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
Wow.
Oh, they're simply fabulous. Darlings, you look splendid.
That is not quite what I expected, but sure.
Don't get it, Sylv. What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world. Sylvando's super special smile spreading parade starts right here.
Yeah!
That's an image. Right, how about we get out of here and find some more folks in need of help, eh? Reckon we could do worse than take a butcher's round at Laguna di Gondolia place for a start. Make your way to Hotto via Gallopolis, helping any troubled travelers to meet along the way.
And I guess I just picked a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.
Hello, Lord. Is this Sylvando's specific side story? Apparently this is Sylvando's story, how he got to where we meet him again in the original game. Because in the original game, it's just, you suddenly just find him and he's got this whole thing going on. Now we see how he got there, apparently. What? You've played the game, haven't you? So you know where he ends up. Well, at least I have 4
Lovely jubbly.
invulnerable friends to help me right now. So that's interesting. Sparklies. Played a little bit of it, made it up to the first casino, and then got distracted by something else. To the first casino, so you made it to Port of Valorden. So never past Yggdrasil, where we are now. Well, these weird tigers are apparently terrified of these enhanced mushroom men. The hands should pretty much die in one hit, yeah.
Take this!
Leave it to me.
Alright.
Lovely jubbly.
Medicinal herb. I mean, that's nice. So many hands. No Hornite I can ride. Nope. Not rideable, any of them. Oop. So, one of the things that's different after the fall of Yggdrasil. Some enemies are vicious, meaning they're technically the same enemies as before, they're just a lot stronger.
Take this!
Kinda wish I could control the entire party, but this is fine.
Woo! Well, that was easy.
Oh. Wait. Oh, non-battle spells. Right. I don't have anything that can get rid of poison. So I'll just have to live with it. Hello. Greetings, fellow traveler. I'm a peripatetic priest. When Yggdrasil fell, I resolved to roam Erdre and bringing comfort and solace to those who might need it most. Alas, there is only so much that one man can do. For every person I help, there are 10 that I fail. Pained voices haunt me constantly. They keep me awake at night. In fact, I can barely remember the last time I slept. I'm so tired. I fear I may be unable to continue my mission. When I was a boy, my mother would give me a cup of hot milk whenever I couldn't sleep. It almost seemed to do the trick. I'm sure it would work now too, but sadly things aren't quite that simple. You see, the milk my mother gave me was no ordinary milk. Oh no, she said it had to come from a talking cow. As luck would have it, there is a talking cow grazing near here. Sadly, recent events appear to have put her in a melancholy mood and she can no longer produce any milk. Wait, I have an idea. You're an entertainer, aren't you? You think there might be anything you could do to cheer her up? I mean, sure. We can perform for a cow. Leave it to us, darling. We'll have a smile on that cow's face in no time flat. She'll be making milk like nobody's business before you know it. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. She should be grazing just to the west of here. Good luck. Well, I did see a cow. Hello. Moo, the outlook's utterly gloomy. I can't predict the weather anymore. And I can't produce a drop of milk either. Here, Syl, my old gran used to have a dairy cow. Whenever the old moo got down in the dumps, we'd just do a couple of song and dance numbers and she'd be happy as Larry in no time. I reckon the same trick would work on this one. Air and all. It's gotta be worth a try, eh? I mean, sure. Did someone say song and dance? I think that can be arranged. This bovine beauty is in for the show of a lifetime. Okay. Come on, boys. Let's give it everything we got. Woohoo! Sylvando and company give it their all and put on the performance of a lifetime to perk up the poor sad cow. Unfortunately, all we get is a black screen. Moo? I feel better. The gloom is lifting. In fact, I feel utterly fabulous. Thank you, my friends. That was very moving. I feel much better now. Here, please take this by way of thanks. Moo. Got some fresh milk. Nice one. Now we got some of that special milk the priest who couldn't sleep wanted. Let's go and give him a glug or two, shall we? While I slowly die of poison. I'd be ever so grateful if you could find a way of getting me some milk from the talking cow I found near here. Well, here it is. Oh my word, this is it. This is the milk that my mother used to give me. I don't believe it. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll finally be able to get some sleep once I've had a cup of this. But is that really alright? I mean, there are so many people who still need help. Darling, please, don't be so hard on yourself. You want to help other people? First you gotta look out for number one. You can't do anything for anybody if you're half asleep. Yes, you're right. Feeling guilty about everything I've failed to do won't get me anywhere. And it won't help anyone else either. Suppose I've always known that deep down, but now I see it clearly and it's all because of you. Thank you. I mean it. Oh honey, don't mention it. Now come on, get some milk down you so you can sleep. We'll keep an eye out for monsters, don't worry. Sylvando and company watch over the new friend as he falls into a deep and peaceful sleep. Then, morning comes. Do we get to rest as well so I can get rid of the poison? I haven't slept that well in years. Goodness me, I feel so much better. And what's more, I've come to a decision. I realize that I'll be able to help a lot more people if I join forces with you. After all, there's only so much one man can do by himself. So what do you say? Will you allow me to come with you? I mean, sure? Of course, darling. Helping people is what we're all about. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. This is going to be wonderful, I just know it. A new member. I'm healed, but I'm still poisoned. Right. This way. And there's no... No one that can steal the mun from here either. Are these the old enemies? You really have nothing that I'll get rid of. Sleep, confusion, guiltment, paralysis. Nope. Yeah.
Hey, we did it!
Not really worth fighting these things. Can't get the sparklies out there because I can't fly over the water. What the? Oh. Hello, Justice. How are you doing?
Oh, wow!
That didn't work. Doing well. Just working on some stuff. I'm doing okay. I started my stream later than I had planned to because I was feeling suddenly nauseous earlier, but feeling better now.
Is that all you got?
I don't think anyone else will heal my poison either, so we just run. And I guess resting here might help. I don't have the money to buy a sword. I was kind of thinking maybe a sword would be better, but not really. At least for single targets. Get some of these then. And some of these, just because. Yeah. Rest until dawn. What are you working on, if you wanna say? I'm still... Guess sleeping doesn't heal poison, no matter what. Oh well. We should have bought more antidotes. All of you are weak ones, right? Yeah. Run away! Okay. Hello? Is that surely not? By the sands, visitors to our kingdom have been rare indeed since the fall of Yggdrasil. They're clearly made of sterner stuff than most. The city of Gallopolis lies just ahead, eager to welcome weary travelers. Alas, you must traverse the desert before its pleasures can be enjoyed. Oh wow, it's you, isn't it? You're the great Sylvando. I sure am, honey. And who might you be, hmm? Oh, I'm nobody. Not yet anyway. I just joined a circus in Gallopolis, you see. Oh, the others aren't going to believe this. It's such an honor to meet you. You're the reason I chose the life of the entertainer, you know. One look at you in action and I knew what I wanted to be. I ran away and joined up as soon as I could. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. But wait. If you're in the circus in Gallopolis, what are you doing all the way out here? All the way out here? Well, to cut a long story short, we're closing down. Nobody wants to see people clowning around when the world's the way it is. But we're doing one last performance first. Gotta go out with a bang, right? Trouble is, we don't have enough people to pull off what the ringmasters got planned. That's why I'm out here. I'm on the hunt for people who want a taste of showbiz before it's too late. Sadly, there don't seem to be many of those around, so I suppose you know what's coming. Will you join us for one last big show? Of course. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With the great Sylvando at the top of the bill, it's going to be a night to remember for sure. Ah, but even with you on board, we're still a couple of performers short. I don't suppose you could help us look for 2 more people who'd be willing to join in. Don't bother with the desert. Coming out here was a stupid idea. I should have stuck with downtown Gallopolis. There's always plenty of talent there. With your reputation, not to mention your powers of persuasion, they'll be queuing around the block to sign up. Right, I'd better head back to the big top and start getting ready. Stop by and see me if you need anything or if you want some advice on who to recruit. Good luck and thanks again for all your help. I remember that guy. He looks very familiar. The city of Gallopolis in Seek, you must proceed eastward through the desert, so it can be seen from miles around. Didn't worry about missing it. You'd do better to worry about the monsters you might encounter on the way. Red-eyed... whatever they are. Chimeras? Yes. And the Prestidigitator is an old enemy, yes.
Let us pray.
That didn't work. We're supposed to be entertaining people, not putting them to sleep. Or trying to put them to sleep. Well done. A lot more red-eyed enemies around here. Are you red-eyed? No. Hello, who are you? Greetings, good sir. You may be wondering what a bard is doing in a place such as this. Well, the truth is that I set out on a journey to inspire the world through the meaning of rhythm and rhyme. Alas, I'm learning that music is a far more subjective matter than I had thought. Not so long ago, I was forced to perform for a group of dancing monsters who had no appreciation for my work whatsoever. Where was this? Oh, it was south of Gallopolis, not a place I shall be visiting again. Do be careful, should you have cause to venture there. Okay. Oh. Those guys have traveled out of the Celestial Sands. Right, there's something over here. Iron ore. Probably not something I need anytime soon, but you never know. Schmack.
Starvation!
Leave it to me.
Well then. Ow. Hey, you can heal. How about curing my poison as well next time? That would be very helpful. Oh, well then. So something tells me that I will be sent down there at some point, so let's just stay clear of it for now. Welcome to Gallopolis, travelers, and thank you for coming. Few people venture across the sands to visit us these days. What is more, our exalted Sultan has advised all Gallopolitans not to leave their homes unless absolutely necessary. It is little wonder the streets are so deserted. And as if that were not bad enough, I hear that the circus is preparing for its final performance. Truly, there is less and less to be excited about every day. Yeesh. Can you really see into the future? Juggling fortune teller. Okay. Let's talk to you first. Well, how's the search for new talent going? You need some hints about who to recruit? No, if all you're gonna give me are hints, I'm gonna look on my own. Because I'm pretty sure this guy is one of them. You're not exactly the same person, but sure. Greetings, stranger. I sense that you are looking for someone. Haha. Don't attempt to deny it. I know everything. What's more, I'm in a position to help you find the one that you seek. Be they a long-lost brother or a brand-new lover, my crystal balls will guide you to them. Don't worry, I'm not in it for the money. I just thought that people might need a bit of spiritual guidance, what with Yggdrasil having fallen and all. Here's some talent. Invite him to take part in the circus performance? Sure. Want me to join the circus? Gosh, even I didn't see that one coming. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'm just a fortune teller. You really think I'm going to fit the bill? I'll tell you what, why don't we let my crystal balls decide? Now, listen carefully. I'm going to picture one and only one of these wondrous orbs, red, yellow, or blue. All I'm gonna do is choose one. You pick the one I'm picturing and I'll know where we're destined to work together. I'll come and join the circus without further ado. Are you set? Alright, I'm going to start picturing one of them now. Remember, all you have to do is choose which one it is. The balls tell all, the balls tell all, what color will they show us? If lies that tell, then off to hell that dark place down below us. Well, that's... Speak of fire, speak of flames, speak of sunset's glow. The balls tell all, the balls tell all, what color do they show? Well, I was talking a lot about fire, so I'm gonna go with red. Awfully certain? You did it! You got it right. It looks like we got some kind of connection. In which case, my crystal balls and I are at your service. Let me know what you want me to do at the circus, and I'll give it my best shot. Hey. We got one. There. This is left. I don't know. Already been in here. I don't know if I could have opened that if... with just Sylvando because I don't actually have the magic key right now. Here's a dog we can pet. You're just a remnant that doesn't matter anymore. Sorry to tell you. A single file. Temporary closure. What? Right to announce that there will be no races for the foreseeable future out of respect for those who lost their lives during the fall of Yggdrasil. Knight orders his bond, his kingdom is master, serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity. Don't have to tell Sylvando that. Finally decided to be brave and venture out to do some shopping, but most of the shops are closed. It has been the same ever since Yggdrasil fell, and the situation shows no sign of improving. There's so little joy in life these days. Yeah, that's... Okay, doors are closed. No race is taking place. Paddock and racetrack are currently off limits. Well done. What a world. When I heard that Yggdrasil had fallen, I realized the end was nigh, and so I resolved to gather every penny I had for one final gambling spree. Alas, the racetrack is closed. It would appear that I am destined to live out the rest of my days without so much as a single moment of joy. Well... Apparently I broke those before. Oh, hello. How can I make her smile again? My drumming seems to make no difference. Appears to have some talent? Sure. What? The circus? Me? Well, it has always been an ambition of mine to perform alongside the great Sylvando, but I'm afraid I can't help you right now. It's my best friend, you see. She hasn't cracked so much as a single smile since Yggdrasil fell. I'm sure the right drum beat would cheer her up, but I can't seem to find it, so I need to practice. Drumming your fingers to the bone to put a smile on a friend's face. Honey, you're my kind of guy. Say, how about I give you some help, and we'll make a deal while we're at it. If we can get your friend grinning again, you have to come and join the circus, okay? Really? You'll help me? That's amazing. If you can put a smile back on my friend's face, I'll be happy to join you. Won't be hard to find my friend. She really stands out from the crowd. With fine bone structure, great posture, and his long, fluttering eyelashes. I was hanging around in the northwest of the city last time I saw her. Really hope you can find a way to make her feel a little bit better. Was she the girl I just talked to? What? The drummer's worried about me and wants to put a smile on my face. I think you must be mistaken. We barely know each other. He's probably talking about Margarita. He's obsessed with that horse. Horse? Horse. It's Margarita, Sylvando's trusty steed. She looks terribly sad, as though she might cry at any moment. Margarita, darling, has this awful darkness that engulfed the world upset you too? Oh, it breaks my heart to see you suffering. Wait a minute. Fine bone structure, fabulous posture, long fluttering eyelashes. Why, that drummer must have been talking about Margarita. Oh, hello, Sylvando. I just came to check up on my friend here. Didn't expect to bump into you. Honey, I had no idea this was who you were talking about. This is Margarita. My Margarita. What? Margarita is yours? Well, I suppose that explains why she's so fabulous. I mean... that's something. She certainly is, but you're right about her being in a bad way. I know how to put that right though, she's always been a fan of my dancing. You lay down the beat, darling, and I'll do the rest. Well, I'll try. I warn you though, my drumming doesn't seem to have had any effect on her so far. I don't think I've been doing it right. Oh honey, there's nothing wrong with your drumming. It's just the visual element that's been lacking, I'm sure. Fortunately, that's where I come in. You'll help too, won't you, boys? Let's put our best feet forward and bring a smile back to Margarita's big long face. Righto, Syl. Okie doke then. Margarita is absolutely loving it. Oh, Sylvando, look! Look how happy she is. You did it. You really did it. No, we did it. This was a team effort, darling. Now that Margarita's smiling again, we could do with those skills of yours at the circus. What do you say? If you really think my drumming can make a difference, I'd be happy to help. By the way, it looks like Margarita wants to give you a little something for making her smile again. Gosh, that's certainly quite fragrant. Got a dollop of horse. But why? Right, that's 2 hot new talents signed up for the circus. Let's head over to the big top and share the good news, eh? I got horse manure. Lovely. I don't know if there were anyone else I could have potentially recruited or if these were the only 2 options. But let's see what happens. Hello. The great Sylvando saves the day once more. We got 2 new recruits keen to perform with us in the final show, and it's all thanks to you. Everything's ready backstage and the performers are waiting for their cues. We're all set. Not that we can start without our start turn, of course. Time to prepare for your grand entrance. Let the ringmaster know when you're all set. That's you, I guess? Sorry, Syl, can't let you through. Everyone's frantically preparing for our final show, you see. It's total chaos in there. Would you mind going around to the main entrance or the big top instead? And get in through there. Okay then. Oh. Hello. Hello, darling. It's been a while. Sylv, what are you doing here? Oh, you know me, honey. Never been able to stay away from the circus for long. Bravo, by the way. Most people would have thrown in the towel by now, but I always knew you were made of sterner stuff. Wait, were you the one who found those new recruits for us as well? Goodness me, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, you don't need to thank me, honey. The only thing you need to do is give me my cue. Wandering Wonder is ready to leap into action once more. Alright, Syl. If you're ready, then so are we. That's the spirit. Well, this is it, darlings. One last chance to bring some light into this dark, dark world. One last chance to gasp in awe at the spectacle of the circus. One last glimpse of the great Sylvando. Let's get this show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome one and all. I know it's a difficult time for all of us, but what better way to show off our indefatigable spirit than to fill the big top with joyful laughter and defiant exuberance? And
Yes.
believe me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, for the first time since the glory days, of the Gallipolitan Circus. The Wandering Wonder returns!
Welcome! Welcome! Oh, hi! Hi!
Hi.
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you've forgotten how to. I give you the Great Sylvando!
There it is.
All right, everybody. It's time to turn those frowns upside down. Prepare to be amazed.
Sylvando and co put on the stunning performance, and for one night at least, the people of Gallopolis are able to put all their worries and cares behind them. After a jaw-dropping show, the curtain falls to thunderous applause.
Well, Sylv, I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all. You're the real hero here. Keeping the show going in these dark times? No one else could have done that.
Well, you know me. I've always been a firm believer in the healing power of laughter. And heaven knows, these people need it now more than ever. I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that power, did I? I saw her when I was just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters and onto a new home and a brighter future. And she kept them smiling from start to finish. You can't imagine how inspirational it was for those of us who were lucky enough to wave them on their way. And then, when she'd taken them to safety, she disappeared just as suddenly as she'd arrived. We never saw her again. The rumors were that she died when she was still young. Such a tragedy. Still, they say she fell in love with a famous knight, and they got married. So it seems she found some happiness before her untimely end. You remind me of her, you know. That look on her face as she proudly led those people out of danger, spreading joy and laughter wherever she went. Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circus going, you've provided it in spades. The show must go on. These people need some light in their lives.
Did you hear that, darlings? It seems we've got a rival in the smile-spreading business. Well, we'll just have to work twice as hard.
Mr. Sylvando? Would you mind if we came with you? If this circus is going to stand any chance of keeping people laughing, it's going to need some performers who've learned from the best.
Oh, well, the more the merrier, of course. But I think we should see what the ringmaster has to say, don't you?
Oh, you boys go with Sylv. Learn all you can from him, eh? I'll be expecting big things from you when you get back. take good care of them, won't you? They're good lads, I promise.
Life in the happiness restoring trade isn't all fun and games, you know? I'm going to be training you hard, and I expect you to become nothing less than the very best in the business.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yes!
Now choose which Sylvando's new friends will fight alongside him in battle. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that the woman the ringmaster was talking about was Sylvando's mother? Both because of Syl's reaction and because of, well, spoilers, but it seems to fit the story somewhat.
Arriba!
What the? Okay then. I thought I would... Can't currently check that. Okay. I thought it would be something that would send me towards the south of Galapagos Desert. But I guess I can just go there on my own and see what the deal is.
Ole!
Okay. Por favor, please, you must help. Alright, take it easy. What's gotten you, eh? Look, over there. Por ahi. Okay, whatever that means. I am a caballero from Porto Valor. I heard that very many people were suffering after fall of Yggdrasil. I felt it was my duty to try and help them. Aye, but being a hero is much harder than I realized. I saw these monsters, I froze with fear and now I can do nothing. It is shameful to ask, but I have no choice. Por favor, senor, will you help these people in my place? It's your lucky day, darling. When it comes to biffing bullying beasties, there's no one like the great Sylvando. Muchas gracias. You're very courageous. You are a very courageous hombre. I am not, so I will have to stay here until you are done. Okay. Step 1, 2... Hey, what are you doing? You're ruining our rhythm. We get very angry if we get out of step, and you don't want to make us angry, do you? Yes. That's enough of your artless prancing. We'll teach you to pick on poor innocent people. Oh, so it's like that, is it? Can't bear to see someone with groovier moves than you. Well, come here and let us give you a little dancing lesson. Vicious fandangos. Okay. Blindingly bright whip. Let's blind them. Well, that didn't work. You know, smacking a cactus with your hand, probably not the best way to, you know, deal with them. Okay, one of them got blinded. Haha, missed me. Oh, there we go.
Take this!
Oh, victory!
Hey. I really thought we were done for when we ran into those monsters. Thanks ever so much for stepping in when you did. Thank you very much for helping us, mister. I'm going home now. Bye-bye. Okay. Mother and daughter set off on their journey home. Muchas gracias, senor. I really thought I would be able to help them, but in the moment all my confidence disappeared. Well, at least you tried to do the right thing, honey. Serving the weak untiringly and all that, eh? Okay, you know the pledge, but how? Oh, it's just something I heard long ago. It stuck with me, though. And whatever happens, you mustn't forget it either. Serve the weak untiringly. Never retreat in the face of adversity, and all that other stuff. See, I understand. And don't be so hard on yourself. Sure, maybe you didn't get to be the hero this time, but at least you tried. You'll make a fine knight one day, I'm sure. Gracias, senor. You're a truly wonderful person. In fact, you remind me of my master, the one who inspired me to become a caballero in the first place. You have the same strength, the same spirit. Por favor, senor, you must become my new master. I could learn so much from you. Please, will you allow me to accompany you on your adventures? Sure. The more the merrier. Oh, who am I to stand in the way of a young caballero who wants to fulfill his destiny? You're more than welcome to join us, darling. Gracias, senor. I will honor the pledge and make you proud, I promise. So many people. And I'm supposed to choose who I want to actually join me in battles. I don't even understand what half of them actually do. Oh, hello. I tried to attack the thing, but it didn't work. Oh well.
I'm on fire!
Well, ow. Ooh!
Here, Sylv!
Good thing Dove is invincible.
Dave chop!
Ooh. I think this enemy is way above us. Try to poison it.
You like this one?
Didn't work.
Take this!
So long as it doesn't attack Sylvando directly. Attack everyone except Sylvando, so... Jesus. Good dodging, Dave.
Frizzle! 2, 4, 6, 8. Going to get you feeling great!
I'm sorry, what? So tackle a single party member. There's nothing really super exciting I can do.
Dave chop!
Well, I could. Oh, Jesus. Well, I could remove Dave's blindness.
Take this!
Paralysis, sleep. I'm gonna re-mid heal on Sylvando just because. Oh Jesus. Thank you, yes.
Take this!
I've never seen an automatic party member like these guys go down. Hey, the vacancy again. Doesn't mean that it's not possible. Jesus. Are you about dead? You're close. Baba is blinded again. Ow! Thank you. Yeesh.
I knew we'd win!
I'm sure you did. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. Hotto next. There are some sparklies over here. And here. And there's one as well. Again, I don't know if it matters, I just assume that whatever I gather here will eventually end up in the normal party inventory. Okay, and that's a very excitable goo. Oh, a gooman! Please, you gotta stay away from me. I'm not a bad slime, I'm really not, but recently I've been hearing voices telling me to do things. Things I'm not still supposed to do. I don't think I'm the only one who's been affected like this either. A plant over there just turned up a while ago and started snapping and snarling at everyone. Plant? Oh, that one. Oh, and there's a guy. Oh, you poor thing. It breaks my heart to see you like this. If I could... Oh, hello there. Oh no, this isn't a monster, I promise you. Well, it didn't start out as one at least. It's actually a common or garden plant, and a very beautiful one too. It's from the Laguna de Gondolia originally, and it's simply breathtaking when it's in bloom. Sadly, when the world went to pot and the darkness fell, plants underwent all kinds of metamorphoses and mutations, and even started wandering around causing mischief like this one. It breaks my heart, it really does. That's why I decided to try and do something about it. I'm a botanist, you see. And I've invented a special fertilizer that should restore this... A fertilizer that should restore this little fellow to his former glory. I got almost all the ingredients I need, but there's one thing I'm still missing. Horse poo. The smellier, the better. Well, what do you know? I have just what you need. I'd go and fetch some myself, but I can't just abandon my little friend here. I'm worried he'll panic and start attacking passers-by. You look like a helpful sort. I don't suppose you'd go and get some horse poo for me, would you? Come right up. Yes. Thank you so much, blah 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 blah. I already have it, so... Here you go. Botanist uses the horse poo to mix up a batch of fertilizer, then applies it liberally to the soil around the base of the plant. The plant seems to calm down a little, before pulling up its roots and wandering off. Look at that, it worked! Thank you ever so much for your help. Little friend will have toddled off back to Laguna de Gondolia, I'd imagine. Just hoping he has a nice, quiet life from now on. Hear, hear. It's so good to know it's not just humans we're capable of helping. All living things need a hand from time to time. That's right, especially with the way the world is now. There must be so many plants out there suffering just like that poor little fellow was. I wish I could help them all, I really do. Wait, I have an idea. Why don't I travel around with you and your friends? It's surely the best way to help as many plants as possible. What do you say? You'll let me come with you? Sure. Of course, honey. The more the merrier. If there are plants out there that are suffering, it's up to us to step in and save them. Oh, that's just wonderful. Thank you ever so much. I'll warn you now, I'm not much good at fighting. I do know a thing or two about the natural world though, and that's always useful. I mean, I got all kinds of different people walking around with me now, so... Their fighting experience differ wildly.
Yahoo! Take this! Hold still.
Also coagulant? Oh, it's paralyzed. That helps. You guys are just... you don't care? Rubber Rabbit, you're weak. Ow.
Yahoo! Take this!
Doesn't have enough MP.
Get in! Oh, not bad, gang!
Okay, well... no more sparklies, so let's move on. Oh, hello. Halt! None shall pass. I promise to protect these people, and that is what I shall do. Easy there, honey. We don't mean you any harm. Quite the opposite, actually. We're traveling around looking for people who might need our help. What? You must be mad with the world the way it is now. Mind you, you do look like you can handle yourself. In fact, there might even be something you can do for me. I'm a martial artist, you see, and I said I'd help these people get food for the village of Hotto. Whatever's going on with the world, it seems to have played havoc with their crop production. Anyway, we were on the way back to the village when we got attacked by a vicious monster. It roughed us up good and proper and stole all the food we'd collected. I was supposed to protect them, but I didn't stand a chance against that thing all by myself. If you were with me though, it'd be a different story, so how about it? Fancy going to get those supplies back? You bet, honey. That monster is going to learn the hard way that it can't go around swiping people's dinners out from under their noses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. As long as we stick together, that thing won't stand a chance. Should be loitering somewhere to the south of Hutto. I'm sure we'll beat it easily. Let's make sure we're properly prepared anyway, eh? A martial artist, eh? Eek, gah, please? Poor people starve. We sought to bring sustenance, but it was stolen. Alright, you're from Hutto. So...
Boom, boom, boom.
Right. Used to be the drummer in the Desert Knights band, but right out to my beat because I thought it would help to keep them safe. No idea if it works, but I'm more than happy to keep bashing away for you too, just in case. And pump up the entire party's defense in your party. Instead of the leader.
Okay.
I assume that's how this works.
Hey there, pal.
Was a traveling martial artist before I decided to join you. I trained Lavergia and I'm still capable of the odd knockout blow. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in your league or anything, but I'm happy to put myself on the line if it means you can help more people. Okay, so people with stars on them are the ones in my party, okay. Well,
I've seen it in the stars.
dabbled in a bit of magic when I was training to be a fortune teller. Still got a trick or two up my sleeve. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a mighty mage or anything, but I'm not completely useless either. Mind you, even I find it hard to predict whether my spells are going to work or not. Combative conjure can send entire troops of monsters scattering in every direction in your party. Sure.
Here we go.
Eh. Okay. Let's save. So I haven't done that since I started. Okay, so the monster that took the supplies were somewhere. Oh, it's probably the big blue guy, I would assume. Okay, these are regular slimes. I'm not scared or anything, but what about you? You are red-eyed something. Vicious Garudas. Star Strike. There we go. Uh-huh. And now it's dead.
Scissor! Here we go. Everyone move.
Yes.
Get in!
Ha ha! Winner!
Okay. Normal snails. I'm not sure how I avoided that Garuda, but whatever. Yeah. This guy who's standing guard across the bridge. And there's the cart full of food. Grrr, more humans, more food. Give or I squish. Grrr. Reckon we found our grub-pinching monster still. Ready to have a crack at him? Yes. A gigantus. Okay, can we poison him? We can.
Take this!
Not bad.
Here we go! Everyone move to the beat!
2 damage from the poison. Right. Ow.
Starvation!
Start washing Sylvando's back. I don't really know what that means, but... I feel like I probably should have switched out the... that guy. Yeesh. You're humanoid, I assume.
Starvation!
Or maybe not.
Take this!
Nice. Ow. Can use Uri mid-heal, because healing everyone else doesn't really matter. Sure. Okay, you're down to yellow.
Starvation!
Take this!
I should have oomfled the martial artist. Ow.
Here, Sylv!
Thank you.
Take this!
That's appropriate.
I knew we'd win!
Sylvando defeated the Gigantes. The villagers recover all the stolen food and take it back to Hotto. Thank you so much for your help. I really couldn't have done it without you. You know, you're really quite something. Risking your life to help a bunch of strangers like that, that's pretty amazing. I want to be like that too, but I don't think I've got what it takes yet. Hey, maybe if I spend some time with you it might help. What do you say? Is it alright if I tag along for a while? Sure. Of course, darling. You'll be the best, most helpful martial artist in the business by the time I'm done with you. Just you wait and see. Thank you so much. This is going to be the journey of a lifetime. I can feel it in my bones. It's an whole load of smiles we put back on people's faces now. Reckon we've done all we can around these parts, so... Why don't we head over to Hado and see how Tetsu's getting along? We did promise we'd visit. Minor monsterologist for defeating 200 different species of monster. Big earner for acquiring a total of at least 100,000 gold coins. Wouldn't guess it looking at my current wallet, but you know. I don't wanna deal with you guys. Here we are then. Hado Adley at last. Ready to head in, Sylv? Yes. Righto, Hado, here we come. Let's hope Tetsu's home, eh?
Yoo-hoo! Tetty wetty woo bags!
Okay.
Sylvando, you came!
But of course I did! And who's this ravishing young thing, huh?
I am his mother, and you must be Sylvando. Gratitude is due.
Of course his mother speaks in haiku, because she never left the village.
When the world tree fell, I thought my boy had been lost. I drowned in despair. But now he is home. My worries clear like the clouds, and all thanks to you.
Cool, would you look at that? You really do perk people up wherever you go, eh, Sylv? A right little soldier of smile, you are.
Soldier of smile. Ooh, I like it. All right, listen up, boys. We all know what a dark place the world is these days. But if there's one thing I've learned by helping people like Tetsu here, it's the power of the smile. No matter how bad things get, no matter how much you cry or how powerless you feel, a single grin can bring hope for a better tomorrow. There's nothing this world needs more than happy faces right now. So that's just what we're going to give it.
Yay! You're so right, Sylv. We're with you all the way.
Oi! Who said you could start calling him plain old Sylv, you cheeky toe rag? Oh, I get it. We can't go spreading smiles if we're mistering and sirring left and right, eh? Fair enough. Sylv yourself, silly boys.
Great idea, boss. Sylv it is. I'm with you all the way too, Sylv. Let's get out there and save the world.
Yeah! I mean, yay!
Yeah! Oh, boys.
All right,
you
then.
don't know how much this means to me. This parade's gonna change everything. I just know it. From this day forth, you shall journey across the land, vanquishing the blight of despair with the righteous power of happiness. I hereby dub you the Soldiers of Smile!
OGers of Smile! Yeah!
Okay.
If it please you, sir, my son would like to join you in spreading sunlight.
All right, boys. Me and my mum have made a little something that's going to knock your socks off.
Oh, is this? There it is.
I told you I'd thank you properly if you came to visit. Now you can travel the world in style.
We've made something for you too, Sylv, to say thanks, you know. Close your eyes.
Oh my, I love it! Thank you so much, my special little soldiers.
Yeah, less of that snivelling, you. There's people out there need our help, in case you've forgotten.
Look out, world!
Here we come!
Okay. I mean, I do recognize all these faces from... yeah.
I know you're still out there, all of you. We'll meet again soon. I just know it. And until then, I'll be doing my best to make the world a better place.